What's up, brother?
What up, dude?
So
I was wondering how long we could keep that up for.
I think I got distracted by my Willie Nelson box. So I have a Willie
You
Nelson
got distracted
box,
by your Willie. What?
but my Willie Nelson pop. But there's no Willie Nelson in the box.
Where'd you put Willie?
Well, that's kind of what was on my mind at that moment, is where did I leave Willie? Because there's just something, I'm going to have to figure out where I left Willie. What's going on?
You left your Willie somewhere.
Somewhere. Willie's hanging out somewhere. He's probably having a great time wherever it is he's hanging out at. What is going on?
Not much. Not much. A good, exciting week. Of course, San Diego Comic-Con has come and gone. Lots of great news from San Diego Comic-Con, and I'm not talking about Funko Pops by any means.
Yeah, there was a lot of like really cool stuff that like happened at San Diego Comic-Con this year. I think that this was probably the biggest year for Funko at the San Diego Comic-Con. And I'm not going to just venture to say that this was the biggest year for them at the San Diego Comic-Con. I'm going to venture to say that this was the biggest year for their fun days. I'm also going to venture to say that this is going to be their highest yielding profit in years previous. I'm also going to venture to say that this is going to be their biggest growth year.
Well, I thought you can also still get some San Diego Comic-Con pops on their website right now.
Well, you can, but hear me out on this, because I thought about this for a week, and I thought about the fact that they didn't sell out, and we could easily like do the clout chasing thing, and we could get all negative and nonsense. I mean, we were kind of talking about clout chasing before we went live, but we'll talk a little bit more about that.
I don't think that is a negative thing, though. I take it as, I think people are, instead of just scooping up everything that with the sticker on it and try to sell it, I think people are finally going after the things that they want, and we're kind of, maybe I'm taking that as maybe some of the flippers backing off some.
That's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it would be to say that Funko's making more.
Could be too.
Than they've ever made before, and that's where I'm standing at this. And I think that they kind of gave it away, right? They kind of gave it away this year, that they're making more than they've ever made before, with a simple thing. The Fun Day boxes was a limited run, right? You could only get 6,000 of each one. I mean, which is what, if you did the math, it's going to be 24,000, probably 30,000 by the time you were all said and done with the little bits and pieces, is how many they sold. But they made so many different Funko Freddies this year that they kind of gave it away, that they're making more, right? They're doing more than they've done in the previous years. They had so many fire Funko Freddies. You didn't participate in that box, right?
No, I didn't do it last year. I'm not against it. You know, again, I missed the time because I got stuck at work. But, you know, I might have considered it had I been available at the time.
Yeah, so the boxes are a lot of fun, right? I mean, and I guess you would know because you haven't done it, but it's nothing but a mystery box, right? I mean, it's nothing but a fancy mystery box that has your Funko Freddies in it that you only see once a year, right? I mean, and you might see them at different Comic Cons. I'm sure that coming up this year, we're going to see like a Funko Freddy at the New York Con that we didn't see, and I actually have a prediction on which one we're going to see coming up into the New York Con, and I'm trying to see if maybe like this tracker here has a list of all of the Freddies, but I don't see that there's a list of all of the Freddies, but I'm going to pull this image up real quick. There's a lot of Freddies that were made this year. Like I said, I'm gonna venture to say that at New York Con this year, we're going to see some sort of form of a Freddy. We normally do, but I think it's going to be different, right? I think they're going to go back to like the Statue of Liberty of Freddy, like they've done before. I think we're going to see Funko charging back this year hardcore, because they have some big investors this year, and they have some big names. They just picked up the CEO of Nike to join their board, so they just picked up this like sports guru to join their board of directors. I mean, they've got some hot stuff going on right now. Y'all sit back and wait, and y'all watch. This is going to be a big growth year for Funko.
Well, I've heard a lot of backwards on even the fun days, especially, I guess maybe it's a mystery part of it. You know, I haven't dug into the stories of them, to be honest with you, but I know that I have heard rumors of, you know, a lot of complaints about different things that Funko did with this. stuff like that. So I think it's going to be a mixed bag. But then again, it always goes back to no publicity is bad publicity,
Let's talk about that for a minute.
Whether you like it or not, the box or not, you still bought it and you're making waves and attention about it. So
let's talk about this though. This is what people were crying about. So Funko took one of their pops. Hold on 1 second. Just 2 seconds. Funko took one of their pops this year. They took the shared label, and on the shared label, they pulled the shared label off and put the con sticker on.
Okay.
At the convention. This is what everyone's talking about. At the convention, they grabbed these pops, box of pops, and they were taking the shared label off and putting the con label on.
Well, and the con label typically comes with more value than the shared sticker.
This was at the con, so rightfully so that it has a con sticker. One, unless you were collecting this pop, you really shouldn't care.
Yeah.
Two, we cry about things a little too much. I mean, a little too much. Like, and I think that some
we
of
would have
us
nothing else to talk about then.
I think some of us need to have a reality check about what matters and what doesn't. Right? And here's this thing that was told to me one time. Is it going to affect you tomorrow?
No.
If the answer to that is no, then it shouldn't affect you today. And the answer to that stupid sticker being swapped, is it going to affect? No. Why would it affect me tomorrow?
But I'm okay with it in the fact that, again, like I said, no publicity is bad publicity, whether it is something good, bad, or it's still going to give us, first of all, something to talk about. It's going to, second of all, that means that is in people's minds, and that way people have something more to talk about. Do I think it's going to negatively affect them? Absolutely not.
No, and nor should it. Nor should it. We don't know what happened. It's so easy to stand on the outside and be like, well, they did this, and without any knowledge of what happened. For all we know is that this box of pops that they were selling at the convention, somebody put the wrong sticker on it, or they took the wrong boxes, and the box at the warehouse has the con exclusive and these boxes had the shared, and at the last minute they had to make a decision, and the decision was you wanted your con sticker, so they took that one off and put your con sticker on.
Yeah, but they've always done that before, though. I remember Comic-Con once before that it was almost like a mystery to see which sticker you got.
Right.
Because there were some of the stock got the con sticker, and some of the stock got the shared, and it really was a mixed bag on what you got, to be honest with you.
So we cry about things that really we know nothing about, right? We don't know what happened. And yet, how many decisions have you had to make it work that were last minute? You had to come up with something to please someone.
I work in the fire alarm business, so I have to make a lot of quick decisions.
And you can't please everyone, right? And you can't please everyone, right? No. That's
you can just hope you made the right decision.
That was the world that they lived in. They made a decision, good, bad, or indifferent, and they ran with it. Look, I don't care what they did with it. They put a sticker on it, nor it doesn't matter. If you want that pop, you shouldn't care what sticker's on it anyways. I mean, it shouldn't mean anything to you anyways.
Typically, as far as value-wise, it's not a huge monetary difference, to be honest with you. I think it may be like a $20 to $25 essential difference on the different stickers. So, I mean, it's $20 to $25, the end of the world for something that has some overall decent value. I mean, of course, I know a lot of people also on, my pop when I got it was this value, and now we fucking told you this shit.
We've always done that.
I'm sorry for dropping the F-bomb, but it dumbfounds me because it always happens that way. This box comes out instantly.
Always.
The eBays are up, and guess what happens when everybody starts dropping their pops on eBay? Bam! Drops
always.
down.
And we talked about that, supply and demand, right? When the supply's low and the demand's high, the price goes up. When the supply's high and the demand's still high, the price goes down. I mean, it's just
the best thing you can do is, if you want to see value in that pop, whether you want to sell it or something, sit on it.
Well, I'm just sitting on mine right now, and just in case somebody did get that Carnage and they want to trade, hit me up. I still got like mine sitting there. I'm willing to make a trade. If you have the Carnage, don't hit me up wanting my Han Solo for your last year's Funko Freddy Artist Series. I just don't. It's not happening. Getting off those subjects though. So here lately, I have been getting an overwhelming amount of Instagram scammers. And I want to talk about this because I see that we got a few people here. And I think that maybe and they're stealing accounts. So I think that maybe I need to say this out loud. I've been briefly posting like the accounts that you need to unfollow. So this is what they do. And it only works if you have an Android phone, by the way.
No, I've got all Apple everything. So.
Right. So they hit you up on your messenger and they say, "Hey, can you vote for me? I'm gonna Instagram's gonna send you this link. Can you screenshot this link and send it back to me?"
Oh crap! I had somebody do that to me recently, and I haven't talked to this person in years. And they hit me up, and they're like, "Oh, hold on, before you get, because I think I know where you're going." So they hit me up and said, "Hey, I'm trying to win this contest, blah 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 blah. You know, could you help me out?" It's like, "Sure. I haven't seen you. You know, you're always a good friend, blah." Blah. And actually, you know, I'm actually gonna. I have it right here. I actually want to, because this is actually funny, because I didn't realize this was a freaking scam. So a person I can't have for, and I'll give you the exact words. "Sorry to bother you. I was wondering if you would be kind enough to help me out with something." Said, "You know, sure, no problem." Said, "I'm contesting," and I should have picked up on this because I know this person's not bad with their typing. Because I'm contesting for an ambassador spot at an online program. Can you help me vote? And I probably also would have known that this person wouldn't have ever done it. Said, "Sure, tell me where." Said, "I'll send you an entry link. All you have to do is screenshot it, and the screenshot, and send the screenshot to me, and I'll send it to my sponsor. Don't click on the link, so it doesn't expire." I said, "Okay," and then I didn't respond. So then I think a day later they said, "Okay, you know, question mark." I said, "Sure." They said, "Can you add your phone number to the Instagram account so you can receive the voting link?" And I didn't respond. And then they responded back later, said, "Hello, are you there?" I said, "That's a tough one. This is my YouTube Instagram, and I like to keep things personal, or things that are personal, off of it. So I do not want to put my phone number on this account." They just said, "Okay." But now that you're telling me, it's like all the red flags are popping up in my damn head.
So let me explain to you how this scam works. So what they do is that they somehow have convinced Instagram that you need to reset your password. Instagram then sends you the link that you're going to reset your password with. You know, you click the link, you go through it, you reset your password because you're trusted, right?
We do see you, Slush, by the way. We're getting there.
But check this out. So this is what you do when you screenshot it. You screenshotted them the URL that Instagram sent to you. They then manually type in the URL. Believe this or not, you can honestly do this. They just manually type in the URL that Instagram sent you. They reset your password, and then they take your account. And you're never, listen to me, you are never getting this account back. Instagram is never giving it back.
So that's why they wanted me to put my number on there, was to hack it, essentially.
Yes. So they wanted you to screenshot the link so that they could manually enter it into the computer. Then they were going to reset your password. That's why they say don't click on the don't click on the link. Whatever you do, don't click on links. They don't want you to realize that it is asking you to reset your password. They don't want you to realize that, right? So they're wanting you to do this. Do not screenshot anything.
Wow.
This is how I've been combating this lately. So when I get these, I say, "Oh, for sure, check this out. Where were you born at?" And they're like, "Well, why would you?"
Don't click on the link.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is how I've been combating this. Do you know the steps that you get asked every time you set a password? What city were you born in? What hospital were you born in? What's your mom's maiden name? What's the last 4 digits of your social? Most of the time, they only answer about 2 of these. About the third one, you get a big middle finger. They start saying like rude things to you. Then I get rude right back with them. Like I had one today that I said, "Hey Mike, not a problem. What's our secret word?" And he never replied back. And I said, "You know it's pineapple, jackass." So then
I was just gonna say pineapple.
Yeah. Then he blocked me. I was like, "What?" I was like, "Oh, that was wrong."
That is so funny. I gotta reach out to this person on Facebook Messenger and be like, "Dude, do you realize someone was posting this shit from your account?"
Well, the thing is, he got hacked. So he no longer has access to that account. He can't log into it. He doesn't have the password anymore.
I'm so glad I didn't click on anything. I didn't do anything. Nothing.
Let's hit that chat up.
Let's hit that chat up. We have not been ignoring you guys. This is, I get scams all the time, and I get also just, people trying to sell stuff or services and stuff, and I just ignore most of it. This one completely left field. Didn't realize this happened, and wow, I'm more in shock. But let's hit up this chat. We have here early on in the show. We got Chase's Kingdom. What's up, brother? Appreciate you stopping on by. We got Baby Ice in the house. What's going on? Appreciate you coming by. We got our good friend Zach Bonifer. In fact,
what's up?
Zach, I gotta give some credit to Zach real quick. I think it was Zach. So I told y'all, because Pop the Chaos is afraid of us. So I told y'all in the next Pop the Chaos, y'all need to go over there and troll them and hashtag WayneTech, right?
I don't know that fear is the word I would use.
No.
I was hoping it was sympathy.
Anyways, I'm sticking with fear. I'm sticking to that.
I was hoping sympathy was more the word. But hey, you call it whatever you like.
I'm sticking with fear. But anyways, there were some of y'all that were in the chat that I went back because I didn't watch it live. So I went back and watched the replay. I'm looking to see, is there anybody troll? There was one person that trolled. One person, that's Zach.
Zach,
so
we appreciate
Zach,
you, bro.
thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate it.
The rest of y'all,
next Pop the Chaos.
The rest of y'all were disappointed in. Zach, though, you're the man, Zach.
But next Pop the Chaos, which I believe was on Fetch channel this week, y'all need to go over there and troll the crap out of them for hashtag WayneTech, just because. All right, done with my rant. Anyways, Nadia, what's going on? Always from Canada. Good. Appreciate you coming and watching. We've also got Slush in the house.
Slush is here. What is up?
Appreciate you stopping by. Sorry, I took for a second there because I could have sworn I saw something out of the corner of my eye, and I was looking. There's nothing there. I'm like, what the hell? I'm going crazy. We got Nick Bayer in the house. What's going on? He says he's watching us. He's listening to us from his Alexa. Alexa, continue watching. No, wait, no, not you.
Nick,
hold on.
Nick, do you doctor up your sloppy joes? I have to know. Do you
Shut up, Alexa.
Alexa, turn the lights off. Alexa, turn the lights off.
No.
Alexa, turn off black lights.
I muted.
Ah! Garbage.
We got bees popping in the house. What's going on,
Nick,
man?
do you doctor up your sloppy joes? You have to tell us if you doctor up. Popping, what is up, brother?
If you're cooking up some sloppy joes, I'll take a sloppy joe while you're at it. And Slush, I don't care what you say. I'll take a sloppy joe any day. Keith, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you stopping on by. And the whole thing's going crazy.
Man, y'all gotta hit that thumbs up, man.
What's my girl geeking out with Melly Mel, my Disney fan person. Mind you, I don't know if you guys ever realized, and I think I might have forgotten to post it, or I did post it, I can't remember, a long time ago. I was at World of Disney, and who came by? I didn't even see her. Who came by and tapped me on the shoulder? It was Mel. Her and her husband were in town. And we got a nice little picture in World of Disney. So appreciate you stopping on by. Always a pleasure. Who else? We got a new one in here. Fun Popco app.
Fun Popco app. That almost sounds Popco app. Are you a scammer?
You got to say. Well, other than that, you got to say it quick. Fun Popco app.
Fun. I can't, man. If you heard me talk, I'll never get that out fast. It'll be like blah blah blah. Y'all gotta hit that thumbs up though, man. Hey, everybody needs to back out of the live chat real quick and hit that thumbs up. It's gonna take you 2 seconds. 2 seconds, I promise you. Just back out real quick and hit that. Did you bring a package today that
no. I'm sad. I have absolutely.
It's okay, man. I got you. So I got one of my Entertainment Earth mystery boxes right here. There should be an Entertainment Earth link right down in the description below. Make sure you use that link if you're going to use Entertainment Earth. I'm going to make a few pennies every time you do that, and it's going to help me buy more of these guys. Please say this is this one? Is this the Godfather? Anybody want to make some bets right now if this is Godfather? If this is not the Godfather, I'm going to lose my shit.
Whoa, hold. Okay, so that's what. Oh, sorry. What is 912?
Is this one Godfather?
I can't tell.
Come on.
It's a bigger pop, maybe.
If it's not, I'm gonna.
You kind of got your hand over the face.
I know.
I can't.
I've been trying to find this box for weeks now, and I haven't managed to find him yet. This one has to be him, right? This has to. I made him an offer.
You can't refuse.
Can't refuse. Let's see. Did I get him? And I got him.
Oh, that's a great one. That's a great one. I love, especially with the cat on his lap. That's classic.
This is a really, really awesome pop. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. This thing did not come in mint shape. Which, look, Entertainment Earth has a mint guarantee, so I could send this back to them. They could send me a new one, or I could contact them and they just send me a new one. I don't really know how that works, but I don't really get into that too often. Most of the time, if I'm buying stuff like this, especially The Godfather, this pop was for me. I mean, it's not leaving my collection. This box is really cool, though. I think
I can still watch that first Godfather and love every minute of it.
Have you ever watched the whole movie?
Oh yeah,
many times. It's like 8 hours long. Most people never sit down and watch the whole thing. I'm one of those few people who've seen it multiple times.
No, I also think that Godfather 2 wasn't as good as the first one, but 3 I think should have been 2, to be honest with you.
So this is an iconic. He's sitting in his office chair. That's really cool. Got the cat on his lap. Really, really iconic scene from the movie.
Thank you for clarifying that, Slush, on what 912 means. I appreciate it.
What is 912?
I don't think it's come up on here yet, but I am monitoring it on the live. He said it means 9 likes, 12 watching, funnel tits. Appreciate it.
So they're showing 3 of them on the back of the box. I think currently there's only 4 of these all together.
Which one of the 3?
Let me get a little closer.
In the set. Vito. Oh, Michael and Sonny. Okay.
I think that
Michael would be a good one to have.
I think that there's only 4 of them that are out there. The Godfather, the actual, like, with the, you know how they did the whole Disney princesses and stuff, and they did a Godfather one like that too in the VHS. So I think that is that's a Walmart exclusive. I want to say is that one's a Walmart exclusive. That one should be coming out soon. I'm going to grab every one of the Godfathers that I can. Remember that Godfather has went up in value the one other time that they made him, and I know that most of us didn't grab that one because it's an old one. So now that I got a chance to grab some Godfather pops, I'm going to take advantage of it, and I'm going to grab some Godfather pops.
So when Fun Popco says, "Answer your question, Wayne. Not a scammer, just another collector that made it out."
I was just giving you a hard time. I'm sorry. I'm just giving you a hard time. I didn't honestly think you were a scammer.
You know what's funny is I'm glad we actually follow this, because I noticed that comment I just read off from Slush never showed up on the StreamYard list, which is weird. Why?
Yeah, so I was following it over here
end up
too.
on the StreamYard list that we can't see. It makes no sense.
It's kind of weird that's been happening a lot more lately than it has before. Is that we kind of have this strange, like, it's not quite showing up. Let me pull this down real quick. I was kind of hoping that was going to get a little bigger. Maybe if I do it this way, we'll get a little bigger. So, I mean, you can see that some of the Freddies are there, but we later found out that this is not all of them, right? I mean, they have an Optimus Prime Freddy. They have Freddy Fresh. They have all kinds of other Freddies, and that's what I mean by they like really came hard this year when they were doing this. Is that there's a lot of Freddies that they didn't show. I mean, you don't see the Optimus Prime Freddy. I want to say was 500 pieces. I mean, they came hard this year. I mean, they came really hard.
Is that a red Demogorgon?
Yes, it is. I think they did really, really good this year. I mean, they came in hard, and I do see the Optimus Prime Freddy right there in the center. I mean, so you can see him right there in the center. Some of these guys were shop only. Some of them were check this out. They had these. I pulled these little pictures up today. Check this out. They had this craziness that happened at SDCC. Check this thing out. They have these, what they're calling baby sodas that they're going to be coming out with, and spitty pops that they
Come out with
announced.
the damn soda bottle and just give the fans what they want.
What is it though? A thimble? I mean, what is
Like
that? A thimble?
no. You know what this bullshit is? This is actually kind of annoying. My kids go and buy these little mystery packs at Target all the time, and they're like miniaturized versions of things you buy in the grocery store or toys and stuff like that. And they have this little grocery set bullshit thing that you make little shelves, and then you put these stupid little items on the shelves. It's the weirdest thing ever. They love it, but I don't get this little
Mini brands is what those are called.
That
Mini
yeah.
brands. Yep. Highly collectible. My daughter collects them as well. One of the few things my daughter does collect. So they had that one, and then check this out. They got this stupid Batman that's gonna have lights and sound that's gonna be coming out. I wanted to share that one. I don't know. I just wanted to share that one because I thought
she's gonna say, "I am Batman and I am gay and I glitter."
That's probably what he's gonna say. I am Batman. I am Batman. So they also announced that they picked up. What is it? What Mondo? Is that how we said that before?
Mondo. I remember they did have a Mondo. I saw a Mondo booth on some of the videos for SDCC.
So they did announce that they finally announced that they had purchased Mondo. Mondo is owned by Funko. Apparently, one of the CEOs of Funko was a big fan of Mondo. He kind of explained it in this article. I'm going to give you the Reader's Digest version. They're going to be using Mondo to make these posters that Mondo has just been famous for making. Now, we've seen some of them. We looked at some of them. I didn't know that they were famous for making these artist renditions of these posters. Like He-Man apparently is like a big Mondo thing. But Funko says that they have 1,100 licenses. 1,100. That they will be able to get Mondo to put a creative spin on. There is no telling what kind of posters you are about to see coming out of Mondo.
What did you say now? I'm not sure. You're gonna have to emphasize on this, Chase.
I don't know. What did I say?
I don't know. You did it now. I just noticed something. Some people may mistake this for a Disney show because you got Mickey on. I got DuckTales.
Oh man, I like me some Disney. I get down with some Disney. I watch your videos. Don't be fooled.
Simon, what's up, buddy?
So you're about to see, I think, some really, really, really awesome stuff coming out of Mondo here soon. So keep your eyes out on that. I think the cool thing about them purchasing Mondo and then they're going to give them access to these licenses is that they will be the ones promoting them. So before you would kind of see things hanging out in the background, and maybe you never knew that Mondo even existed as a company, and you definitely didn't know that they were making posters. Now Funko is going to make that in your face, right? You're going to see that on their site. They're going to be like, "Oh, check out our cool poster." I mean, so this is going to get exciting. Now, I don't know how collectible posters are. I know that there's a group of people out there that collect posters. I don't think that I will ever be one of them that collects them. I like to hang them on the wall, but I don't know about collecting. Yeah, are you going to collect some posters?
Not really. I'd rather put comic books on my wall than put posters.
Yeah, I don't see myself like getting into the whole poster world. But anyways, if you get into that, that's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, that's definitely going to be.
So Chase was saying that in corners because I think you had just shown it. Apparently, he did know about Lights and Sound Batman.
He knew about Lights and Sound Batman.
He didn't know Lights, but now you showed him, so now he needs it. Now he needs to have it.
You don't need to have it.
I think next coming up after Lights and Sound Batman is Tickle Me Batman. So that way you can tickle him in a special spot. Just the way
it's no spot. They're gonna be like, show me. They're gonna be like, show me on this doll.
Show me on this doll where to touch you.
Where he touched you. That's gonna be the Batman. It's gonna be the show me Batman. Show me Batman. Show me where the mean guy touched you on this doll.
Show me where you didn't want to be touched this time.
That's right. Riddler. It's gonna have a Riddler with it. You're gonna come with your own personal mask.
Oh shit!
All right. Anyways, he said if they came out with a Light and Sound Deadpool, probably. Yeah, I mean, I'm just giving you a hard time. I got a lot of Batman right up there, right there. There's a whole bunch of them sitting up there, just giving you a hard time. there's some really cool, exciting stuff that I think maybe like slid through the cracks that a lot of people didn't really realize. So Funko has teamed up with the gaming company, and they're going to be coming out launching a game next year. 2023 is the projected launch date of this game. This thing is going to be there. They kind of called it a new AAA game, but AAA only means that it's made in a high quality studio. It's not necessarily the name of the game. We know that Funko Freddy is going to be like the front runner for the actual game. So I am, in my eyes, that's going to kind of be a little different. That we're going to see like Funko Freddy is a front runner in a video game. But they teamed up with this group. We're going to see it coming. Like it or not, you're going to get a Funko Freddy video game coming up here in the near future. What do you think?
Yeah, no, that's definitely for sure. I mean, they're doing everything Funko Freddy right now. I was just commenting on something that I'm being told that there are certain things that I'm monitoring right here. You guys can see. I actually have the live stream up right here on my phone. There are comments being done from people that are not ending up on our stream and not even ending up in my live stream. This is so weird.
All right, so I'm going to put the phone where I can see it a little better.
I said, I've got the live stream up right now, but I'm not seeing these. I don't know what you did to the YouTube gods, but it's mainly Slush's comments. Slush, your comments are not coming through. I don't know. We're not seeing them, and I'm trying to monitor here, and I'm not seeing them here either.
They probably censor like Slush, but they probably got like a special team of people that censors Slush before Slush can even like say something. They're already predicting what he's gonna say. There's a whole group of them. They're like, all right. They've all got their fingers ready to hit like the stop button already. So this is kind of the Freddy that they're putting out there that you're gonna see coming out in this game. It's a 10-10 game. I was trying to remember the exact name of it. So I want to say it's 1010 Studios or 1010 Game Studios, which is also the founder of TT Games, and I don't know if that means anything to any of y'all, if any of y'all are some big gamers, what have you. But this is the game that they've announced. We're going to see it. It's supposed to be like I'm gonna say that it's gonna be something like a travel game. So you're gonna be able to go.
From this ad, it tells you absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it tells you nothing. They give it shit. They don't give you anything. They just tell you basically that this is the Freddy that you're gonna have that's coming up in this game. This is the cool thing though. You are going to see pops from this game that are going to be insane. I would imagine the promotional pop for this game, if you can get your hands on it, is going to skyrocket in money. If you could manage to get your hands on the promotional pop that they have for this game, that you know is coming, you know this pop is coming, it is going to go through the roof.
Oh yeah. They're gonna the whole video game pop, especially being the first one. It's gonna go like crazy.
There it is, right there. The promotional pop. That thing is going to go insane.
Hey Chase, real quick. I know you are a mod on my channel. Can you double check on some of this? Because, like I said, I don't know if he's been flagged or something on there, but if you can check on that for me, I appreciate it.
I don't think he's been flagged. There's something crazy going on.
I like it. He actually keeps sending me pictures of comments that he makes, and it's seriously, it's just not going through. Some of it is, some of it's not, which is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Is it not going through the StreamYard, or is it not going?
Both. Oh, that's the craziest thing. Is I'm not seeing it on StreamYard. I'm not seeing it. I've got the live chat right here, but yet he's sending me screenshots of his screen, and you can see the comments. And some people are saying in here, like I think Simon made a comment that they could see it too, but for some reason we can't see it.
I don't know, brother. I don't know. Don't know.
And right now, Chase is the only mod in the chat. So it's not. There's no purpose to it by any means at all.
No.
So I do apologize for that. I don't know what is going on. Is that Oogie Boogie, by the way?
That is A Nightmare Before Christmas. Oogie Boogie, skateboard tech. Check this out. In the title here, it says that it's going to be a Hot Topic exclusive, but I want you to hear me out. It has a GameStop sticker in the deck. So in every deck that they've come out with thus far has been a GameStop exclusive. So I'm willing to bet that somebody jumped the gun in their predictions and where they said that this was from. And this is not at all going to be a Hot Topic exclusive. This is going to be a GameStop exclusive. It's dated to release. I'm just assuming, but it's somewhere around Halloween. Is just what I'm gonna.
Though I think we talked about this because they did one other deck before, right?
They've done a bunch of decks since
now
then.
This one being, of course, a great Nightmare Before Christmas. If I don't know the price point that Hot Topic is putting on these, but I would consider that would be something that I would put up on my wall.
So I want to say that they're like $80. It is what GameStop has been selling these at. They're kind of expensive, to be honest with you. I mean, they are not a cheap deck. I mean, and they've made several of them. They've made the He-Man. They've made a few other ones since then. One of the original ones I can't remember that they've come out with. Every one of them have been a GameStop exclusive. I'm telling you, this is going to be a GameStop exclusive. If you can see just above Oogie Boogie's head, there's that red dot. That is, and if you could see it closer, that is an actual GameStop exclusive sticker.
Oh, really? I just noticed that.
Yes, so that is a GameStop exclusive sticker. I am just about 100% willing to bet that this one is going to be a GameStop exclusive. I know.
Though, I would take that stupid sticker off.
It's
such an annoying.
The stupid thing is probably going to be like just slacked over. You know that if you wanted it like on there permanent, it would just be some stupid sticker they put on. But if you don't want it permanent, they're gonna like paint over the top of it. So I bet that it's gonna be like slacked to it, and you're not gonna be able to take it off.
That sticker alone is really. I mean, I love the board. I love the art, and but that sticker. Now that I noticed the sticker that you pointed out, I hate it.
It's triggering you, isn't it?
Yes. It's badly triggering me.
The same way. And I read the post and I seen somebody in the comments said, got a GameStop sticker on there. And I was like, it does. I was like, no, it's definitely probably not a Hot Topic exclusive. But hey, I mean, A for effort.
Like I said, I think it's great wall art, but only if I can take that damn sticker off.
I agree. So much more than you know, to be honest with you.
Weird.
I had something that I wanted to talk about right early on, and we're still going to do this. So Funko has right now what they call suggest a product going on. So you can go
listen to people anyway. So what product? I mean, come on, give us our damn 2-liter bottle and freaking leave us alone.
So let's get everybody to tell us a product that they would like to suggest, and then we'll take the one that gets the most suggestions, and we'll suggest it live. While we're here, we'll go over there and suggest it live. So y'all come up with a product that y'all think that we should suggest. I like the 2-liter. I'm kind of.
I say, come on. I think fans have been suggesting shit for years that they don't pay attention to.
We're gonna try anyways. We are going to try anyways. So you have. Say what?
Oh yes. So we got Marvel stuff. Marvel.
You have some SDCC stuff to talk about.
Some of you guys are Marvel fans, right? So, Marvel, of course, had SDCC is probably one of their biggest events they go to and make all their biggest announcements. Now, it's not going to be all the announcements because, of course, Marvel has another big convention that they will be at again in just a couple months over at D23 in Los Angeles. Or Anaheim, actually. I'm sorry. So there is expected to be more information to come out. But huge news. And also, at least one item that I noticed that was announced before that has completely gone missing. So, I mean, let's get into this. Let's talk about it a little bit. So, first and foremost,
this idea was genius.
Where did my... Sorry. I want to bring this down. Can we bring this down here, or does this just take us over?
So Fun Pop
overlay. That's
co-op. This is actually a genius idea. It's an expensive shelf, but it's a genius idea.
I'll brackets and mount the boards and just put them. Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
Genius idea. Expensive.
But then you can't see the picture on the back.
That a genius idea, though. All right, what you got? Because I want to talk about the pops that you're going to see coming from these movies.
So first of all, I'm just going to put this out for a little bit, and we'll pop back on. So this is the Phase 5. Of course, everyone expected Phase 5 to be announced because of course, this is kind of the end of Phase 4. So actually, the new Wakanda Forever is the end of Phase 4. Now, they did also drop an official trailer for Wakanda Forever, and if you haven't seen it, go see it because this thing is absolutely killer, and I want to see this movie so bad after watching this trailer. But what we did know starting off into next year was the first 2 movies of the year, which was going to be Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania, as well as Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We all knew those were going to come out in February and May of next year. We weren't sure anything after that besides, and plus the Marvels. I think we did expect the Marvels to be coming out in July because they did announce that one before. But I'm going to stick with movies and then we'll talk about Disney Plus. The one we didn't know about, we've been talked about, but it never got a date, was of course Blade, which is going to come out in November of 2023. It should be a fantastic add to the movie series. And then, of course, in the the beginning of 2023 is going to be around May. It is fully announced with the new name is Captain America: New World Order. Of course, this is going to be based off of the Captain America Falcon version of Captain America. And then the other last big movie that was announced, of course, coming in July of 2024 will be the Thunderbolts.
I think somebody called that. Hold on. I think somebody called that.
You've been talking about that forever. The Thunderbolts, of course, if you guys don't know, this is probably Marvel's version of Suicide Squad, essentially.
It's not, though.
It not in the premise that it's past villains that have come up to a certain point, because, of course, this has been getting set up forever. And
yes.
You did call this because, of course, we got Valentina, who's been recruiting for this. As you've seen in Falcon Winter Soldier, she recruited a U.S. agent. In Black Widow, she recruited Yelena. So we've seen Val recruiting before. I expect to see Val in She-Hulk because, of course, they brought back the villain from the Hulk movie, and he is going to be a member of the Thunderbolts as well. So
the Thunderbolts is not the what did you call them?
There's a lot of people describing them as the Suicide Squad.
No. See the Thunderbolts is I got into the Thunderbolts about the time. What were we doing that caused me to get into the Thunderbolts so hardcore? What were we watching?
Well, I think it was Falcon Winter Soldier, because that was pretty much the first time you saw Val.
Baron Zemo. Baron Zemo got me into him. Okay, so
Baron Zemo is also a member of the Thunderbolts.
He's the leader of the Thunderbolts. Yeah. So Baron Zemo got me into him. So the Thunderbolts are going to come in after the fall of the Avengers, right? They're in the fall of the Avengers and right at the Young Avengers. They're going to come in and they're going to be the new superheroes. Everybody's going to think they're superheroes. They're going to play like they're superheroes. And this is going to go on until they decide that they're no longer superheroes, right? And then the Young Avengers come in. But anyways, that's a whole nother story.
Real quick, Simon, thank you very, very much. Appreciate it. Of course,
thank you, brother.
We're going to give you that as soon as I can find it. We're going to give you that super.
So this.
Sorry, I had to give him two.
This will not be some cheesy rendition.
Of
Marvel's Suicide Squad.
I think it's going to be much better. It's going to be much better thought out. And again, it's been set up over time. And like I said, with Baron Zemo, and then of course when we saw Val show up in Falcon Winter Soldier, I think a lot of like yourself put together the pieces.
And there's so many.
And mind you, Thunderbolt Ross is also in there.
There's so many comic books that if you haven't gotten your hands on are going to go way up in value. Like first appearance Spider-Man, Thunderbolts. I'm telling y'all, there's so many characters that they're going to be rolling out into this. You're gonna find out that the Hulk is not a superhero. The Hulk is a lot like Deadpool. He's
Well,
an anti-superhero.
the Hulk has been there's many characters throughout time that have both went onto that playing field of hero villain. The Hulk has been a villain many times. That's the same thing with and I'm going to drop it. If you don't want to hear it, mute it right now about Wakanda Forever. But if you watch the trailer, you saw that Namor is made his first appearance in the MCU, which is fantastic. I love Namor. He's a great character, but Namor is he's always had an attitude on him. He's kind of borderlines because he only cares about really taking care of his people in Atlantean, and that's all he really cares about. But he's always verged on that level of villain. He's been a villain in some cases, and hero in other cases. So there's been lots of villains within, or lots of characters within the. I mean, look at the Punisher. Punisher for a long time was actually considered a villain to start off with, and then he kind of became more of a hero.
He said Dwayne just transferred. Anyways, y'all are going to see some really cool stuff. And listen to me now. If you can go grab your Thunderbolt stuff, go do it now, because I'm telling you, when this movie drops, it's going to do just like all of the rest of them. Suddenly, everybody's going to know who the Thunderbolts are, and everybody's going to want to have this stuff, and it's going to go way through the roof. So start going to your comic shops and thumbing through their boxes now and getting those Thunderbolts out, because the second that movie drops, they're going to be insane.
I'm also going to give you other ones you need to try to look out for too.
There's so many opportunities there when it comes to the Thunderbolts and first appearances, though. Like that one was first appearance Spider-Man. You have first appearance Hulk. You'll have so many first appearances will be in there. There's so many opportunities. So make sure, not just for comics, there's so many opportunities for characters. Wait for your Funko characters to start hitting too, because they are going to be insane. The cool stuff they're about to start dropping.
Exactly. Now, continuing on with Phase 5, of course, we're going to talk about Disney Plus shows. The next big show coming up in the next year into Phase 5 is, of course, Secret Invasion. Now, this has been recently set up, of course, from the end of WandaVision. And again, if you haven't seen any of these, guess what? Spoilers. It just is going to happen. The Secret Invasion was set up at the end of WandaVision when, of course, what is her name? Monica Rambeau was sent up to, of course, I think the Skrull showed up at the end and was taking Monica Rambeau up to space, where Nick Fury is, because Nick Fury is a key part of the Secret Invasion with the Skrulls. I'm hoping to see Super Skrull in this, but that's just me. Moving on to Disney Plus, of course, we have Echo coming up. This is a newer one. It's been rumored before, but now it's official. Echo, of course, this is based off of the character from Hawkeye. I can't remember her name right now. If you guys know it in the comments, please drop it. But she was deaf. She was kind of the villain, stuff like that. It's kind of be based off of her, and I think this is going to be something that's really, really cool to play off of. Getting into next, Loki season 2, which is in production right now. Kevin Feige did say so. I can't wait to see this, and of course, this left us with showing one of the many variants of Kang. So I'm interested to see how they're going to play this into that. Now, also, if you guys saw in the Wakanda Forever trailer, there was a small little bit of it in there, but Ironheart is coming, and she will make an appearance in the Wakanda Forever movie. So she'll get her first small little appearance into there. And then, of course, you got Agatha. We did get Agatha announcement before that she was getting her own show, but they did change the name of this as it's supposed to be something different, but now it's called Coven of Chaos, which I'm excited for, because this means that you're going to have a lot more witches involved, and this is going to be great. And the biggest drop I want of this new Disney Plus series stuff is going to be, all the other series have always been 6, 7, 8 episodes. Daredevil Born Again is going to be 18 episodes. Ooh. And of course, this is with Charlie Cox, who played, of course, Daredevil in the Netflix series. So he and also Vincent D'Onofrio is coming back to play Kingpin within that series. So 18 episodes on Disney Plus for for Daredevil. That's the one I'm most excited for. Daredevil. That's another one with this coming out. Get on some Daredevil comics. That's going to be a big one to get, as well as anything with Agatha Harkness.
So another thing that y'all are going to catch in this last, how are you doing? It's good to see you. If you have some Miss Marvel pops that you've been sitting around and you've been thinking that I'm going to get rid of, don't do it just yet.
Oh, no.
Hold on to these pops until Miss Marvel drops, and then you're going to get at least a 20% higher yield off of this
Miss Marvel
pop.
already came out.
Right. Well, I'm using that as an example. Same thing with Loki that's coming up. The same thing with Daredevil that's coming up. The same thing with all of these that are coming up. Agatha, if you're going to sell the pops, sell it designed around when that movie's going to release or when that show is going to release, because you're going to instantly get a better value for it. Instantly, just because it's hot and it's on your mind. I'm just giving you that little bit of information. Just you do with it what you want. But those are always the best times to sell.
Exactly. But like I said, these are fantastic. Now, there was one show that was announced a couple years ago that did not make its way back onto this list, which I was very kind of disappointed with, is Armor Wars. Armor Wars was supposed to be based around War Machine, and that has been left on the list, so I don't know if that's on the table anymore. I'd be interested to see if maybe it'll come into Phase 6 somewhere. But speaking of Phase 6, everyone thought that Kevin Feige was going to be done. He thought he was going to be done, just talk about after Phase 5. No! Hell no. I'd love to, mind you, if you didn't watch this live, it was mind-blowing. He decided to drop some info from Phase 6, and it was a banger, dude. It was a banger. So, first of all, November 2024, one of the most anticipated movies that everyone's been waiting for. If you can find comics for this, go ahead, but everybody knows the value of the Fantastic Four.
That's right.
The Fantastic Four is going to be, everyone's been waiting for Marvel to do them right and to do this correctly.
So I said the Young Avengers, but it's not the Young Avengers. So the Fantastic Four come in right behind Thunderbolts. So that's going to be the ending of the Thunderbolts is the Fantastic Four. That's kind of where their comics end. That's where their reign ends, is right there. So that's exciting.
I'm so excited. That's probably that right there. I mean, I'm excited for all the Marvel movies, but Fantastic Four, you have no idea. I'm so excited for Fantastic Four. But they did not stop there. Of course, they then announced into 2025 there would be not one, but two Avengers movies within the same year, 6 months apart from one another. Of course, they're naming these the Kang Dynasty, which we all knew was going to happen because, of course, when Kang got released in Loki, then the variants were out, and we knew, and that's where I think the Dynasty comes from, because, of course, one person can't have a dynasty, but Kang can.
I want you to think about this, though. This is exciting and bittersweet all at the same moment. You know that this means the Marvel story is coming to an end.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, this is getting toward the end of
There's still more stories
series.
that can go into, more big wars and stuff like that. But this is coming to a head because, again, this last one that's coming up is the biggest of them all, for including myself, which is Secret Wars. Avengers Secret Wars. That is the war among all that everybody's been waiting for, and I can't wait for it. And then on top of it, there, you know how they in the first 3 phases they called it the Infinity Saga. They've officially announced that phases 4 through 6 is called the Multiverse Saga.
We'll have to wait and see, but that could get into some scary.
But
stuff.
I can't see Marvel. I can't see Disney stopping a cash cow train from continuing on and finding another set.
Oh no! That just means the end of the timeline. That doesn't mean that it's the end of them making movies. That just means that the timeline's coming to an end.
Well, because and Secret Wars ends the timeline problem. Because if you guys don't know, Secret Wars is the battle among all the multiverses and everything, and that's where they push it all back into one singular multiverse. Now, being with this, actually, I got two other big pieces of news. If you guys look back at this picture, one, you're going to see multiple items here, at least 5 on the bottom and 3 on the top that have not been announced. Of course, we're all expecting X-Men to be announced within this. It was not, but everyone's expecting that is going to be announced at D23 when they do the next panel, because that's going to be the biggest, another huge one, just like Fantastic Four, that we're going to see. So I'm still expecting a lot from that. Within that, it's also not saying that about Spider-Man 4, which is going to be big, but they've also got to finish the contract with Tom Holland, because they have everybody signed on for the next Spider-Man movie between Sony and MCU, except for Tom Holland of them all. And then speaking of Spider-Man, they have also signed Andrew Garfield to a MCU contract. Now, I don't know how they're going to play that. I'm sure it's going to be a multiverse thing. So I expect Andrew Garfield, because Andrew Garfield can't play any of the character but Spider-Man, because he's already shown up in the MCU as Spider-Man. So I'm going to guess there's going to be more, and I think Toby was also signed as well. So expect to see more multiverse Spider-Mans, and that's going to lead to an epic conclusion in Secret Wars. So I'm one. I was on the edge of my seat watching this with Kevin Feige, and it was epic. And mind you, also check out the new She-Hulk trailer, because it was pretty awesome, and I'm even more excited for She-Hulk after watching that trailer.
So speaking of productions, Funko teamed up with Warner Brothers, and they are going to be coming out with a streaming Funko Pop film that will be on some kind of a streaming platform, whether that is Hulu or Netflix or whomever their streaming platform is. They've teamed up with Warner Brothers, and they are producing some form of a Funko Pop film starring none other than Freddie Funko. You were supposed to come in with that one, Freddie.
I didn't know. I didn't know where you were going.
Freddie Funko was Freddie Funko. Freddie Funko, Wayne. Yeah, starring.
I'm getting tired of Freddie Funko now. To answer a couple questions, Fun Popco. Spawn is not Marvel. Spawn is owned by Todd McFarlane. And after that epic failure that was Spawn, he will never let it be licensed out again. In fact, he said that on multiple interviews. And then Chase, I agree with you. The I Am Groot show is fantastic. My kids want to watch that show. It'd be great. Deadpool 3 is expected to be in phase 6. Again, I think they are holding off until D23 to announce that, because of course we know that who's the actor that plays Deadpool? Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds has been signed to one of the largest MCU contracts.
Best actors of all time.
And Miles, and Miles is expected, but Miles is not expected to be showing up in the MCU. Miles is expected to be showing up in the Spider-Verse.
Best
you guys
superhero.
Don't know, huh?
Best superhero ever made.
I agree with you. If you guys don't know, of course, there is MCU and there's Sony Spider-Verse. Now, Sony, actually, this is another little bit that I just saw the other day. The president of Sony has reached out to Kevin Feige, of all, of course, because they've been working together a lot, and he asked them what was the best way to push the Spider-Verse, because of course the Spider-Verse can be huge because there's so many great villains. You got the Sinister Six, you've got you can do a Electro movie, you can do so many different things, and with that, I think that they can. Feige basically just told them, pump the brakes, go it a little slow, take it slow, do some, and that's kind of what they did with Carnage. I think they pumped the brakes. They made a great movie, and then they're gonna build upon it. They screwed up with Morbius. They just completely screwed up Morbius, but I think they're gonna get better as we go. So Miles, I think, is only gonna be in the Sonyverse.
Yeah, I agree. Miles is only gonna be in the Sonyverse. You're not gonna see him in the multiverse, just in the Sonyverse. They came out with a new album today, so that's going to be the
I did hear about
Tupacalypse.
that.
Tupacalypse came out today, so if, I don't know if you can go to Entertainment Earth and pre-order this one, but if you can, go check it out. This is going to be a pretty cool one. I think this one goes hand in hand with the Biggie one. I mean, we had to eventually see it. I'm going to move it back that way. I didn't really like it down there. Anytime we throw comments down there, we
completely get blocked.
Yeah, we I don't think that this was the best album that they could have put out of Tupac, but they had to start somewhere. So I think that this is just one of like 10.
I would have liked to see changes been done.
Me too. There was a bunch of them that I would have liked to see, but I think that they were holding off on that one, putting this one out first so that they could get you to buy this one, to buy the next one, to buy the next one.
Yeah, I think changes would have been a much better album.
We know how Funko does that. I mean, it's just what they do. And then if you haven't put a suggestion over there as to what product we should suggest, you should go ahead and do that now. You're going to have
my wife to keep an eye out for these. But again, mind you guys, if you guys notice in that top corner, it says Infinity Saga. This is based off, these characters are based off of the first 3 phases.
So that pen there is going to have a Chase variant. I don't know why they put socks and glasses with it. And
I think that's the socks and glasses.
Stupid lounge flyback. I'm going to venture to say that this one right here is going to be the one that goes up in value the most.
If anyone can tell me who Rescue truly is underneath that iron, put it in the comments below. I'll give you a solid thumbs up.
Is that Rescue or Ironheart? Because I thought it was Ironheart.
Rescue.
How do you know this?
You can tell by the colors.
What do you mean?
Rescue had more of a bluer tint, and I think that's what they're trying to do with purple. Where Ironheart had more of a she was closer to Iron Man in some of that aspects, but
I'm glad
she
you
had
knew that.
different. But yeah, that's Rescue.
I'm glad you knew that. You see what I knew, right? I had that one pinned as Ironheart. I don't even know why, but I did. I hate the fact that these are Target exclusives. I really hate the fact that they're Target exclusives. I'm not really going to get behind any of them anyways, to be honest with you.
I told my wife if she happens to be at Target, because mind you, I am not going to tell my wife to really go and shop at Target, because that's just like asking for nothing but trouble. But and she even questioned me that. I texted her, it's like, hey, if you ever see the Blacklight and Marvel at Target, she goes, are you telling me to go shop at Target? I'm like, absolutely not.
Nope, not at all what I'm telling you to do at this moment. Not at all what I'm telling you to do. I don't really like Target. Do people actually shop at Target?
Oh, my wife loves Target. I sometimes have to, and mind you, I don't really go to, actually, be honest, I don't go to Target that often. I'll go every now and then, but I mean, she loves Target. Thank you, Nick. There we go. Rescue is actually Pepper Potts. Of course, she made her first appearance in Endgame.
I didn't know what he was saying when he said Pepper Potts. I was just keeping that to myself. I was like, what is Pepper Potts and Rescue got to do with each other?
Pepper Potts was Rescue.
Makes sense now. I still haven't seen any comments on what suggestion that we should put in this box.
2-liter soda.
Say what?
2-liter soda.
So they have it right up here. And by the way, Funko hit their 3 million followers here on Instagram. You should probably congratulate them when you get a free moment. I'm not going to congratulate them, but you should. Suggest a product. And there's some really cool one. Like somebody put Spaceballs because we always need Spaceballs.
I could go with Spaceballs. I would rather get a Lord helmet than a Darth Vader.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
That could be interesting.
That is one of them that we need. We definitely need
that could be interesting.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. That one would be good. Let's see. Somebody says we need more football. We don't need any more football. We don't need any more WWE.
Super Mario, I agree with you.
Never happening.
They won't get the license for it though.
Nintendo will not give out the license for Mario. Nintendo holds that license close.
Nintendo is the biggest. Like, if you ever notice, no one really ever gets a license from Nintendo.
No.
Nintendo holds onto that license.
Yes.
More than any brand I've ever seen in my life.
They protect that license like there's no tomorrow.
Please no Jersey Shore ever.
What?
Someone said Jersey Shore on there on that list.
Shore.
Please no ever. Just no.
Don't
If you get those, just burn them.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air. What do you
I
think
thought
about
they
that?
already did those.
Did they already do that one? Oh, have an option to put your NFT in a hard protector. Right? Why would I want to do that?
How would you put an NFT in a hard
I
protector?
don't know. I wish they would explain that one. I'd like to see
Yeah,
that.
how is that even possible?
Garfield, no. Let's see. No, that one's
Beavis and Butthead, I wouldn't mind
Beavis
that.
and Butthead. That would be a good one.
I could imagine they could get the license for Beavis and Butthead.
Somebody right here is a really big fan of Top Pops. Somebody put.
Oh
Top
yeah, someone's
Pops.
just trying to get it. Yeah.
I mean, somebody is just a really, really big fan of Top Pops. I wonder if I can like at Top Pops on this. I bet I can. Watch this. We're gonna.
That would be a really cool album. Fun Pop. I agree with you. The Avenged Sevenfold with the Death Bat. I think that would be a really cool pop.
We're gonna at Tristan on this one just because I think like he should be involved in that one. Why?
What we do in the dark all day? What?
All right, let's see. More Soul Eaters. Yeah, I don't know what that means.
No more Dragon Ball pops. There's already
Somebody
enough
else
of
put
them.
Top Pops. Hey, every time, check this out. Every time now, I get it. I come across one of those comments that say Top Pops. I'm gonna put at Top Pops on there. I'm gonna like at Tristan every time. He's gonna be like, man, this dude has to stop. But I'm fixing to do it anyways. What's he gonna do? Like get mad at me? This will be funny.
He won't return any of our messages anyways. I've sent out more messages inviting him to be on the show.
Tristan
and
doesn't like
he just ignores all of our messages too.
Tristan doesn't like me.
I don't think he likes you. He probably doesn't even know who we are, to be honest.
Yeah, he doesn't know who we are. We're giving ourselves way too much credit.
Yeah.
So that really looks like it's it. I guess that they only got, man, they didn't get very many comments. I guess I just assumed that they would have gotten a lot more comments than that. Or maybe if I hit this little button right here. Oh, let's see. Oh, there we go. Space Coaster? Space Coaster?
You took it down off the screen.
Pops? What? What'd you say?
No She-Ra. No, none of that. We've got enough He-Man.
Set it
Godzilla pops. I can agree. I agree with some more Godzilla pops.
Oh, we have another Top Pops. You know what we do with Top Pops, right?
But see, I agree that we need more Godzilla pops, and not just Godzilla. We need the whole plethora of, we need Mothra. We need them all.
It's number 3.
Exactly. He has people taking care of problems like you. Yeah, I guarantee you. I probably sent him about 10 messages on Instagram, and I think I even sent him like 2 emails. I guarantee you, who's ever looking at just this guy again, delete.
They're like, who is this loser? Block this
delete
loser.
this loser.
All right, so that's 3 at Top Pops we've had so far. Mrs. Doubtfire, what do you think about that one?
Your autocorrect made so much more funnier of We Do in the Shadows, a TV show about vampires. Anyways, Space Ghost, that's gonna be a good one. Which one, Mrs. Doubtfire? Only if you do the one with the pie in the face.
I like Space Ghost. Space Ghost would have been better.
Space Ghost would be cool.
Space Ghost would have been better. Adult Swim. Should just put Adult Swim on there. Loki, Thor.
Not from Dark World. Dark World was the worst Marvel movie made thus far.
Speaking of Thor, have you seen Love and Thunder yet?
Of course, I saw it the first weekend.
So I seen Love and Thunder this past weekend, and I didn't realize that Love and Thunder wasn't just a fancy title. It was an actual comic book. So it now makes me want to go like find the Love and Thunder comic book and read the comic book, because this is not at all the Thor that you're used to having. This was a completely different Thor it wasn't completely out of the old Thor, but it was a lot more comical than what you've seen from previous Thors.
The comic book guys out there have ridiculed the movie. I don't say it was a bad movie. It could have been done, but what I also say is you have to take into account the guy who directed it. It is completely his type of movie. I mean, of course, he directed it, so you have to understand that when you automatically had him directing this movie, it was going to be something like this anyways.
I loved it.
And a lot of people gave, to be honest with you, gave what's his name that played Gore crap. I think he played it fine. To be honest,
I loved the movie. I thought it was great. I mean,
I thought it was great. I loved when Zeus flicked off. And he's like, oh, too much.
Too much.
Mind you, Russell Crowe playing Zeus was great. And did you finish to watch both credit scenes?
I did. Did you say both?
Yes, there was 2.
I only watched one.
There's a mid-credit and an end credit.
Oh, I hate them. Oh, I watched the end credit. What do you mean?
There's a mid-credit. So you saw the one with Hercules, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So there's an end credit one, too.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Nope.
They can kiss my you-know-what. Anyways. So this one says Big Time Rush 4-pack. Don't know what Big Time Rush is, nor do I care. Team, what, a team soda? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Blacklight Star Wars series?
Yeah, there's enough Blacklight crap.
Atlanta? What is Atlanta? I mean, it's a city,
I
but
don't really know. Restock Carnage Blacklight? That's never going to happen.
Hey, hopefully it never happens. Never happens. Let's see. Steppenwolf, I guess that one's probably going to come. Johnny Test should be more like Johnny Bravo.
I would like to see another Johnny Bravo. More Eddie from Stranger Things. Agreed.
This person says that we need more musicians like Taylor Swift, Harry Styles.
Those ain't musicians. I'm sorry.
Ariana Grande. No, we don't need any of those.
That's a good one, Chase. 13 ghosts. Have Funkos of each 13 ghosts. That would be great.
That would be pretty cool. See, but when I see suggestions of a product, I think, I mean, I guess they were looking for these kind of suggestions, but this is not at all what I thought they were looking for.
I don't know.
Need more pops from the boys.
I think they were just throwing stuff out there.
Sweetie Todd, that would be a good one. Sweeney Todd. Foo Fighters.
Again, the Foo Fighters would just be another people pop. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love Dave Grohl, but it would just be another people pop.
Getting a Nintendo
license, it's never going to happen.
Never going to happen.
Stop asking for it.
They've probably tried to get that license. It is never, ever, ever. Hey, the Muppets would be pretty good.
I agree with that one. I
have Jim Henson somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've got him. I mean, that counts as a Muppet, right?
Yeah, Jim Henson was a creator of the Muppets.
I mean, that counts, right? I just don't
Miley
see
Cyrus.
No one wants Miley Cyrus. Yellowstone and Practical Jokers. No one wants those either.
Yeah.
Funko Chainsaw. Not thinking that's gonna work.
Scott Pilgrim. I have no idea. I see things about Scott Pilgrim all the time. I don't get it. I don't know.
Devil May Cry. There's some strange ones on here. Zelda. That would be a good one, but it's also Nintendo. Not gonna happen. So there's some good ones. So I need y'all to give me
Age of Ultron, Pietro, please.
I need y'all to give us some ideas. Pietro, please.
Spider Zombie.
Spider Zombie. Come on, what are we putting in this one?
I don't know.
Give us
2-liter soda.
There we go.
Waffle Maker Freddy. I think 13 Ghosts. That would be a great license.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
We'll run with that one. 2-liter sodas it is.
Yeah, 13 Ghosts would be a good license. I still like that movie. That's a great movie.
3 million followers. I don't know what it's like to have 3 million followers.
We'll probably never know.
Hey, they got them a little blue check mark up there. I feel good for them. I'm excited for them. Here's your 2 favorite people. I would play them, but I know that it would trigger you.
Which one? I didn't see it.
Your 2 favorite people over here?
Oh, god damn, I hate those 2 morons. Please don't play it. Play! God, I hate they're airhead morons that just need to be kicked in the head.
You know you love.
I'm going. They could never have a single thought in their actual head without reading a stupid cue card in front of them.
You know you love them.
God, I hate those 2.
So this guy recently came out with their own black light. I don't even think it sold out, to be honest with y'all. But I'm gonna tell y'all why this thing didn't sell out. It didn't sell out because it was $19 on his site, and then another $14 in shipping, and you could not change the shipping options.
Yeah.
So it came out to be a $35 pop. I don't need a fluffy pop that bad. I would have bought it if they'd have let me change the options to some more like
Agreed.
suitable shipping, like $5 versus $14. Because of that, they fixed it to where I would never have that. These two guys right here have their own sodas now, though. So we have the soda duo that they have, and they also came out with a blacklight soda Freddy while they were at the convention. That was pretty cool.
Watches? No, they already tried the watches thing once. It was freaking stupid.
Sir Mix-a-Lot's about to hit the stage.
I like how he's kind of on a butt.
I just noticed
he's
that.
Standing on a butt.
I did not notice. I mean, he likes big butts, and he cannot lie. Only if she's 5'3". Anyways,
I love the cheeks mount he's standing on. Yep.
I didn't even notice that until just now. They finally got the last group, guys. These things are in Walmart. If y'all want to like go grab them all, you can probably go get them all at the same time.
Yeah.
They're not selling, to be honest with you. It's one of them that'll be there from now until the end of days at $30 a piece. You're gonna have $180 in that complete set by the time it's all said and done, not counting taxes. So you'll have a $200 display sitting there by the time you were out the door. I think that's a bit excessive, and they have to know that that's a bit excessive, and that's not where they're selling. $30 a piece is expensive stuff.
I mean, it's a cool display piece, nonetheless. But
it is, but is it $200 cool?
Of course, those are. Go back up. You got right there. They already, after the first trailer release, they did release their Wakanda Forever pops. Down, over, down, over to the. Yeah, there we go.
Nobody wants to see those.
I do.
No, you don't.
Of course, you got Namor in there, man. I need that Namor pop.
Nobody wanted to see those.
Hell yeah.
Nobody wanted. Raise of hands at the people who wanted to see those. No one raised their hand. 0 people raised their hands.
I want that. That's Shuri. I want that shirt too.
0 people raised their hands.
I love that. That's awesome. I need that Namor pop, man.
I need another Funko Freddy soda. There's your another.
I can tell you
Funko.
where you can shove that Freddy Funko.
What are you trying to say, man?
He's perfect size too. I'm sorry, just kidding. Actually, I like Freddy Funko, but I think I'm tired of even saying the word Freddy Funko.
What do you mean you're tired of saying the word Freddy Funko? You should say that 5 more times before we go.
No.
Freddy Funko. See, here's a SDDCC exclusive haul.
SDDCC.
Freddy Funko. Hold on. Here's Mr. Blacklight.
Mr.
Freddy
Black. What the hell?
Funko. Let's see how many more Freddy Funko can we find before we get out of here. Hey, and these things didn't hit the stores right away, which is also kind of garbage.
That was sold out pretty quick.
Well, it's also not at GameStop yet, which is also kind of garbage. Let's see if I can find any more Freddy Funkos, though, while we're here. Some more Freddy.
Hold on. You gotta go back up real quick.
Nobody wants to see this Wakanda.
No,
stuff.
I don't want to see that one. Not those ones, but although that is cool. No, go up, right there. That Wolverine is badass. Although I know it's a comic and I know you don't want it, but that Wolverine is badass.
Nobody cares about that Wolverine.
That is awesome, dude.
It's not Freddy Funko, though.
It's Wolverine.
Maybe it'd be cooler if it was Freddy Funko.
No. A little crown on top of Wolverine's head.
That's right.
Chase, don't encourage him, damn it.
Chase, you should definitely be encouraging this behavior. If you think this is funny, you should wait until we do that trivia. It's going to be real funny.
I know, because, Pop the Chaos is just afraid. They're afraid.
Is that what it is? Are they
That's
afraid?
exactly what it is.
All right, so I was kind of hoping that I would find like something down there that was an SDCC. I picked up. Did you pick up anything this year in SDCC?
No,
I picked up nothing. This was my first year
I'm
that I
still
picked up.
considering because they still got that Squid Game doll available.
This is the first year that I picked up nothing from the SDCC. I wanted nothing. I maybe would have went after or Sandy, but I'm thinking that I'll just wait until my local GameStop gets him and I'll just go pick him up because I
Well,
was going to get
the
shared labeled anyways.
both of the toucans still available online.
Yeah, there's still a pull that up real quick. Can you pull that one up real quick? There's still a lot of stuff on there. There's still a lot of stuff on there, but because I can't even say his name most of the time. That's why I'm not even going to try. So Sandy, he sold out, but you can get him at GameStop. GameStop doesn't currently have him though, which I think is kind of garbage that they don't have him. But they said that they didn't get him shipped on time. I tend to believe that.
Of course, they still got the Love and Thunder pops, which I kind of expected that. They still got the toucan. Both toucans are still available. There are sodas still available.
Still got that stupid Funko Freddy mask available.
That hideous
3,000 piece run Freddy Funko mask.
5-piece run. But Star-Lord soda is still available. Bilbo soda is still available. I still think this auto guy is kind of cool. But then of course you got the 10-inch, or this is a 6-inch Young Yi doll. Which I still think is kind of, this one I'm kind of considering, but for 6-inch for $25, I'm not sure. Miss Minutes at $40, 10-inch Miss Minutes. The Penguin I'm actually still kind of surprised on, but I could understand it's $35 pop.
$35
I can kind of get that. And then where's the Ted Laszlo is still available, and Serpendor from G.I. Joe is still available. If you need some Moon Knight pops, there's plenty there available. And if you didn't see some great Moon Knight pops, you missed Wayne's latest video, and you all need to go see it.
Can't even believe they're still available. I mean, I cannot believe they're still available.
This Doctor Strange pop, actually, I'm gonna have to order this Doctor Strange pop right away because that thing is awesome. Zombie Strange is fantastic. And then we get into this crappy DC crap.
All right, so what you got going on next week?
I don't know. I'm still sticking on with 5 Minutes of Disney right now. Actually, maybe going out to. I don't think I'm going to film, but I'm going to go out to World of Disney tomorrow because, of course, tomorrow is the launch of that thing's hot. Is the launch of the Disney or Magic Band Plus. I'm considering it, and you guys will have to keep an eye on the video if you haven't already subscribed and hit that post notification bell so that way you know when I put new stuff out. Man, I've got that ingrained in my head now. Anyways, I might get some Magic Band Pluses to give away.
That'll be pretty awesome.
Whenever you guys eventually come out to Disney World, you already have a Magic Band ready to go. Play the fun, fantastic. Mind you, they're coming out with 3. Again, I'll drop a little bit if you didn't watch this week's 5 Minutes of Disney. It's getting started with 3 games that you can do on the Magic Band. Well, not games, but 2 games. One is a bounty hunter game in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, where you too can claim bounties for your item for collecting people. Anyways, and I don't know officially how it goes. I'm going to find out. You can also unlock all the Fab 50 characters and help Tinkerbell spread a little pixie dust and bring the Fab 50 to life. And then also you can glow with the show and the fireworks show. That is awesome. I do want that one. That is pretty cool.
So this one has
looks so much better out of the box.
This one's going to stay out of the box. I'm actually going to mount this one on the wall behind me. So I'm going to mount all of them on the wall behind me back here. So you'll start seeing these guys.
You start taking them out of the box and finally.
Well, I mean, if it's just going to warp, I mean, I might as well take it out of the box. If it's just going to warp, I might as well take it out of the box and display it. So yeah, all of those guys are going to be coming out of the box soon and displayed right back.
Agree, Slush. Thank you very much. 5 minutes is better than 60.
That's better than 60. 5 minutes is better than 60. I don't know. I look forward to seeing it.
What you got coming up this week?
I don't know. I'm kind of winging it this week. So whatever happens this week just kind of happens. So just look for whatever happens. Next week I have my my top picks of the month will be coming up Monday.
Ooh, yeah,
of
right.
next
Beginning
week.
of the month comes up.
Right. So Monday of next week you'll get my top picks of August. They'll be coming up. That's always a really big list for people. The end of this week, I don't know. I'm just gonna wing it. We'll figure it out when it comes. Something will come. Just get ready for whatever it is. It's been a lot of fun today though, but it has been a lot of fun. Appreciate it.
But yeah, definitely, guys, get excited, get ready for a great upcoming Marvel lineup and building into Secret Wars. I know I'm a huge Marvel fan, and I'm super excited for what's coming up. And that presentation from STC was fantastic. Plus, there's a lot of other great presentations you can find on YouTube that they did. Like they did a thing with the crew from Cobra Kai show that's coming out again pretty soon. A lot of great videos, so definitely check those out.
So many awesome pops will be coming from that. So many. Awesome.
Great! And I think I even found a whole video that did nothing did everything completely on Funko's booth as well as Mondo's booth as well. So that should be fantastic. Now, the biggest thing I'm going to take away too from this year, and I know it's too early to talk about what year end type stuff, but is I'm still waiting to see what eBay is going to do with Funko.
Oh, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Guys, I appreciate y'all coming. It was fun hanging out. Get you next time.
Hit that like button, the subscribe button, and hit that join button.
Have a good one, guys.
Later.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Sometimes the easiest things to do take the longest amount of time to get done. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed that, but before we get out of here real quick, guys, don't forget to go check our channel memberships out. These are both very new features to Mr. Techbot and myself, but we're both very proud that we have made it to this point. So go check out our memberships. The link should be down in the description below. If it's not down in the description below, you should be able to go to any one of our videos and it'll be down in the description below. So make sure you go check that out. It's super cool, fun way to get interactive with the channel. You'll get some really cool icons, some really cool emojis you can drop over in that super chat. You can drop over there in that chat so that you can flex on everybody a little bit. And don't forget that any and all super chats will go down in the description after this video is over. Give us 15, 20, maybe even 30 minutes to get it down in there. I mean, we might not be able to do it right away. We've got to eat dinner and still hang out with our family, but we truly appreciate all of you guys, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Have a good one.